Assassin's Creed Mirage is on its way by Ubisoft and is releasing in 2023. The next game in the Assassin's Creed series, following the release of Assassin's Creed Valhalla in 2020, will be getting the release of Assassin's Creed Mirage this year, and this game is going to be taking a bit of a twist. This game is not going to be the classic Assassin's Creed game that we've been seeing in the past couple of years, starting with Origins and Odyssey, then with Valhalla we saw it as well, where the game is more of an RPG style game these days, but Assassin's Creed Mirage is going back to the classic Assassin's Creed games, focusing on the popular mechanics such as stealth and parkour. We'll be seeing all of that in Assassin's Creed Mirage as we follow Basim's journey. So in this video, we're going to be going over 12 reasons to be hyped about the upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage. These are going to be 12 details about the game. Some of them you may already know, and some of this is actually pretty hidden info, so there's definitely going to be some interesting stuff here for everyone. So let's waste no more time and let's get straight into the video. So the first reason to be hyped for Assassin's Creed Mirage is that the AC Mirage protagonist is actually a character from a previous Assassin's Creed game. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you play as Eivor, of course. Throughout the story of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one of your companions is called Basim. Basim is actually the protagonist for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage follows Basim's journey from a 17-year-old living rough in Baghdad to joining the Assassins and being mentored by Roshan. We'll be tracking his ascent from street thief to appreciative to even becoming a master assassin. Ubisoft narrative director Sarah says that AC Mirage follows the transformation of a defiant young man into a refined master assassin with conflicted destiny. So now we're on to the second reason to be hyped. AC Mirage actually crosses over with AC Odyssey. As part of Basim's journey, we'll also get more insight into the Hidden Ones and the evolution of the ancient organizations that was founded by Ea and Bayek in Assassin's Creed Origins. The Hidden Ones was created in 47 BCE. Its creation was direct response to the Order of the Ancients, which was an early iteration of the Assassin's mortal enemy, the Templar Order, manipulating rules behind the scenes for their own ambitions, causing much of the chaos and violence that swept through Egypt. As part of Assassin's Creed Mirage, we have the opportunity to witness the evolution and the full story behind how the Hidden Ones was founded and how it evolved. So obviously, if you've played Assassin's Creed Odyssey, then that's definitely a reason to play Assassin's Creed Mirage, since you're going to be getting a lot more info there. Obviously, you have to actually know the story of Odyssey to understand that, but if you do understand the story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and have played the game or watched someone play the game, then this is definitely a reason to watch someone play AC Mirage or play AC Mirage for yourself when it releases. So now we're on to the third reason. Assassin's Creed Mirage is set in the 9th century, before Assassin's Creed Valhalla, hence the reason the game involves Basim's development from a street thief to a master assassin. The game begins a few decades before Valhalla, in the year 861. Baghdad is the city within Assassin's Creed Mirage. This is effectively the centre of the world and a key place for knowledge, art, innovation, science, commerce and power in the 9th century. This means that the world of AC Mirage is full of life and character, and now this is where we see a bit of a difference from being a massive RPG open world game to being a more dense open world game, still an open world game of course, but more focused on the story. Whilst there is actually going to be just as much really going on, it's going to be a small area, so this means that you're not having to travel for 10 minutes to get from point A to point B, just as to do one small side quest and then do another small side quest. There's going to be loads of encounters, loads of things to explore and loads of tasks to complete within small areas. So a more dense city. So yeah, not quite as big, but yeah, more dense with more going on and, you know, really full of life. So now we're on to the fourth reason. The AC Mirage map is split into 4 unique districts, all within the city of Baghdad. At the moment, 2 of these districts have been confirmed. One of these is the industrial area of Karuk, and the other is the lush gardens of the Round City. However, no matter what these districts include or generally involve, Ubisoft has promised that Baghdad will be a bustling and dense city, a place where inhabitants react to your every move. So, while the map may generally be smaller, there won't necessarily be less to explore. Assassin's Creed Valhalla featured a massive map with loads of lands, but a lot of this was pretty empty. Fans preferred the older Assassin's Creed games where the maps weren't massive, but they were full of life, making the game feel immersive. So just like what we touched on earlier, that's definitely a reason to be hyped for this game. Definitely improvement in my opinion. So now we're on to reason 5. One of the characters within Assassin's Creed Mirage is Roshan. Roshan is a new character that finds Basim when he is still a street thief. As mentioned before, Basim is actually Eivor's companion throughout Valhalla. It looks like in Mirage, Roshan is actually Basim's companion, helping Basim to transform from a lonely, meaningless street thief to a master assassin. In terms of Roshan's background, she was actually a mentor in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. She actually was originally a slave throughout Assassin's Creed Mirage Roshan's backstory is unveiled. Throughout the game, she is 50 years of age. She truly believes in bringing justice to those who really deserve it, like we'll probably see with her bringing that to Basim. So, reason 6. New and returning tools will be available to use within Assassin's Creed Mirage. AC Mirage is going to involve lots of combat, the majority of these being silent takedowns through stealth missions. Sometimes it's going to be almost impossible to stay out of sight without help from some equipment. Now, we don't know all of the equipment that will be available on release, as there will undoubtedly be loads of it. However, we do know of 3. The first one is detection mines. When an enemy goes nearby a detection mine, it will let out poisonous smoke. Of course, these will alert enemies that someone is trespassing. However, if it is impossible to get from point A to point B without being detected, these can definitely be a helping hand. A detection mine will affect the enemy's overall awareness, including their vision. This gives you time to quickly move from one place to the other. Next up is blow darts. Now, these have actually been seen before in Assassin's Creed Black Flag and also Rogue. These will alert enemies that someone is nearby, but it essentially acts as a stun and distraction. The impact of the blow darts can startle enemies, allowing for you to move to a different area whilst keeping your current position unknown. Quite similar to the detection mines, but obviously you're utilising different mechanics. So lastly, we have a bit of a classic, throwing knives. These are great. Not only are they quiet, but they may not even give away the fact that an enemy is in the area. If you can quietly take out the enemy with a throwing knife, staying completely silent and hidden is definitely going to help. So at the moment, those are all of the tools that we know about. These are all related to stealth, but there's a good chance that the other equipment will be related to other gameplay features as well. So reason 7. Parkour is nothing new with the Assassin's Creed series, of course. Ubisoft has confirmed that the parkour in Assassin's Creed Mirage will take a bit of everything from every previously released Assassin's Creed game. They'll be looking at the parkour mechanics and general gameplay from each Assassin's Creed game, looking at both the positives and the negatives so they can clearly see what works and what doesn't. They'll also be making sure that the game takes a modern take on both parkour and gameplay, to stay up to the standards of the latest generation of video games. Ubisoft has said the new parkour system will not only suit the old school fans of the franchise, but also newer fans that have only experienced the RPG type Assassin's Creed game. Something really great there about parkour, and it will be utilising and taking inspiration from all of the older games, so something for everyone there. And reason 8 is that parkour has increased in speed. This means that jumping from building to building and wall to wall will take less time compared to other games. Ubisoft has said this is to make the game feel more intense and immersive, as we can quickly explore climbable areas and travel from one place to another, taking advantage of the new and improved parkour features. Reason 9. Assassin's Creed Mirage will feature a new ability, Assassin's Focus. The ability will allow you to slow down time and kill multiple enemies at once in quick succession. We do actually see a slight glimpse of this within the cinematic trailer. This is a pretty cool feature, to be honest. By the sounds of it, it will work in a pretty similar way to the Deadeye feature within the Red Dead Redemption series, or the multiple assassination option in Ghost of Tsushima. If you're quickly surrounded by a crowd of enemies with limited cover, you can use the Assassin's Focus ability to focus in on the enemies causing a major threat and take them out. This then scales down the number of enemies left to take down, resulting in a successful fight and not failing any sort of mission. So, reason 10. Ubisoft has made sure that the parkour in Assassin's Creed Mirage feels polished. One of the ways they have done this is by implementing parkour animations. Some of these parkour animations will be fan favourites from previous Assassin's Creed games. One of the new parkour animations is a vault, where Basim is able to cross a large gap between buildings during parkour. So, reason 11. Some missions in Assassin's Creed Mirage will actually involve retreating and, well, running away from your enemies. This won't just involve running until the enemies can't see you or you just give up. You'll be able to pull down nearby scaffolding to give you time to leave the enemy's vision and escape the chase. We can actually see this feature being used within the AC Mirage cinematic trailer. So now we are on to the final reason, reason 12. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, you play as an assassin, so good assassination animations are a necessity. Ubisoft has confirmed that there will be brand new assassination animations that don't feel slow and clunky like in previous games, but are instead quick and clean. These animations have never been seen in previous games either, making these new for old and new fans of the Assassin's Creed series. Something really great there. So there we go. Those were 12 reasons to be hyped for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage, from the backstory of one of the characters to being able to quickly jump from building to building. AC Mirage is full of new and old features for all fans of the series to enjoy. And that does just about wrap up things here. Now I have done a video going over everything we know so far about the game. If you're interested in watching that, then link to that video is on the screen now, and you can go ahead and join me over there.